Good morning. Sean D. Myers here back with another video. This time it's reasons why you need good credit. And there's almost an unlimited amount, but today I'll just focus on some of the major reasons. One reason is to employment. At a minimum employment. Most employers that salary serious employees, like not minimum wage, but the real employers and jobs that you applying for to start your career or advance your career. They run employment screening, especially in government contracts, or trying to become a government employee. They run a credit check as a part of your clearance background check. And that goes to show, if a person can't manage their credit, maybe they can't manage the salary that they offered. Will they be in a position where they mess up their money, and then it affects their productivity at work and different things like that. Another reason, if you in a situation where you would like to buy a house, whether now or in the future, a lot of people make the money to be able to afford a mortgage or whatnot, but credit just don't allow them to. Their FICO score is too low. They had too many closed accounts, too many collections on their credit report, too many inquiries, not enough credit. Just because your credit score is low don't necessarily mean it's bad. Sometimes it's a matter of you having used credit or having utilized the credit system enough to establish a decent score. And outside of buying a home, there's other reasons. You want an apartment, you want to start a lease or something. The same type of rules apply. The quality of apartment, townhomes, or whatever that you're trying to rent mostly depends on the type of credit score you have. You can't get into no luxury apartment, whether you have the money or not, without a decent looking credit score. They trying to bring in the most worthy clients, worthy tenants to their properties, not just people with messed up credit. Because if your credit's messed up and they look at your credit, you automatically, you could be in a position where you fix your credit, you fixing your credit, but on the paper, it looked like you reckless with your credit. Your credit could have got messed up a long time ago, and you trying to rebuild it, but it's like they don't care about any of that. It's like they want to see they pay attention to what's on your credit report at that given time you put the application in. You could have had some things that fell off already or whatever the case may be, but a lot of them, landlords and stuff, and leasing companies don't care. Also, utility bills. You want to get into a new apartment, a new house, or whatever the case may be, and you can't get approved for a utility bill. Can't get gas turned on your name. Can't get electric turned on your name because your credit is messed up. You might have defaulted on Verizon or the gas company, or you let your electricity get cut off at one point in time and you couldn't pay it, and that account went into collections. Car insurance run credit. They run credit to figure out your premium rate. And the people with the best credit get the lowest insurance rate. In addition to having a good clean driving record. There's a consumer report, just like your credit report is a consumer report. There's a consumer report for your driving history. So both of those play the major factors in determining how much you're going to pay for insurance. Same thing with health insurance. You know, they run credit for your health insurance too. And, you know, based on your credit score, that's how high or how low you want to have pay for your insurance premium monthly. Another thing, cars, you know, if you want a car, you want to either buy a car, you want to lease a car. If your credit's shot, you can't. You're going to need a co-signing. And, you know, I made another video about co-signing. That's not a... It's a cool thing for the person that's getting co-signed for whatever, but the person that's co-signing, that's a major risk that they're taking. You know, you could have the best intentions in the world, get the car, and boom, a couple months later, you start making the payments, you get lazy, and it's like, I don't care, the car not, and that's the thing, you know, some people say, I don't care, this account in my name, and in all reality it is, you co-sign on an account, so you and the person that co-signed on the account for you have equal damage will be done to your credit report on that particular account. So, you know, it's not a set it and forget it, I'm approved, or, you know, some people will say that person co-signed, so my credit gonna be good no matter what happens with this car. And, you know, that's the messed up mentality they have, but a lot of people do that. You know, store credit cards, another thing, you know, it's some deals that you can't get unless you have a store credit card with that store. Amazon, Walmart, Sears, and the list goes on and on and on. You know, they say 50% off today if you have a store credit card, versus you paying cash for the same thing and paying, you know, 50% more. Cell phones, you know, you want to get out of that prepaid cell phone life, and you want to get, you know, a real cell phone that you can get unlimited everything and all these other things, and nice insurance and stuff on your phones, or be able to finance a phone, lease a phone, the latest phones out. You can't do that if your credit's messed up. And it's the same thing, you know, if you can't afford to pay these other people back, why would we lease a phone to you? You know, the phone could be $10 a month, but the fact that you show, you know, in your history that you weren't able to pay other people back, you won't get approved for that line of service. You know, another major thing is, you know, student loans. You know, you might get your student loan when you fresh out of high school. And matter of fact, you know, with the student loans, your parents' credit affects whether or not you can go to school or not if you 18 or whatnot. You know, some kids that couldn't go to college because their parents' credit was messed up. And then on the flip side, there's people that, you know, waited a couple years and waited till you know, they was in their adult years and wanted to go to school and still couldn't go because their credit was messed up to get approved for any kind of student loans. And the credit really affects like the private student loans for the most part. The government usually with FAFSA and whatnot, they usually give you a set limit, but once you start working and all that, they cut those benefits down dramatically. It's like they almost don't give you any money because they say you working and you can afford to pay it, you know, not looking at your personal finances and different things like that. So you have to go to a private bank to get that education funded. So it's like it's an unlimited amount of reasons why you should have good credit and not ignore your credit score, your credit report. Get those things that's on your credit that's causing your score to be low removed, negotiate to delete, pay for delete, get the inquiries removed, all kind of things to get your score to where it need to be in order to get approved for the kind of things that you want in life. And I'm about to end this video because I'm almost hitting the 10-minute mark, but I hope, you know, you learn from this video. And again, if anyone listening to this video needs your credit repaired, text credit to 443-707-6012. Again, that's 443-707-6012.